back on Mika.
She's glaring at me again. So scary. My name is Susumu Tokimura. I'm a businessman in my 40s working at Shingeki Corporation. I loathe going through the main lobby every morning. This woman is the reason. Her name is Hitomi Fujita. She just started working here 6 months ago. She is known as the pretty receptionist and is very popular among the other employees. She's always very polite and kind to others, but for some reason she glares at me every time I pass by the reception desk. I have no idea what I did to her to make her hate me so much. Wouldn't be so bad if it was just the glaring I had to deal with. Lunchtime.
Oh, wow. Mr. Tokimura, you're not young anymore. Shouldn't you start thinking about eating healthier for your body?
Huh? But this bento is really good.
I'm sure you don't earn that much. You should stop wasting your money and start making your lunches.
She makes condescending comments about me, which shows she looks down on me.
If I'm correct, you only make $1,300 a month, right? What are you planning on doing with your future?
Why do you know about how much I get paid?
I sit here all day. I hear a lot of stories from all sorts of people, like how useless a certain male employee in his 40s is, and such.
Oh.
Just be careful not to get fired, okay?
She's right. I'm in my 40s, but I have no special skills, so I've never been promoted. I live off of $1,300 every month. You want to know the reason why my salary is so low?
Hey, Tokimura! I heard you messed up again! Why are you making the same mistakes?
I'm terribly sorry, Chief.
For God's sakes, when will you learn to be useful?
I get scolded day after day. However, it's not like I'm unhappy with where I am now. I lived off the money I made from a part-time job until a few years ago. I feel extremely lucky to be working at a big company like this one. Do you want to work for us? You're the CEO? It sucks that a female employee 20 years younger than me looks down and disses me every day, though. One day, Mr. Tokimura, the details of the company party is up on the wall now. Free food. Lucky us, huh? Huh? Miss Vegeta's coming too.
Is there a problem with that?
Oh, no. What are you doing here anyways?
A receptionist gotta eat too, you know. You're in my way. I need to go through the door you're blocking.
Oh, sorry.
Also, what do you think this is?
Is that?
Yes, it's a homemade lunch. I cooked for myself, unlike somebody I know. Bye!
Damn. Can she be any ruder? She was really starting to get on my nerves. But she's a new employee, 20 years younger. It would be pretty immature of me to get so worked up over such a thing. She tries to pick a fight with me again, and I'll just ignore her. That's what a mature adult would do. However, I never thought such a thing would happen after I decided not to let her get to me. Friday night, the company's party had started.
Mr. Tokimura, how about a drink?
Wow, thank you, Miss Miyashita.
You always help me out. It's the least I can do to show my appreciation.
Mr. Tokimura, the fried chicken here is amazing. It's Miss Fujita. She's glaring at me again. Do not look at her in the eyes. It's a shame. She's so pretty when she's working. Why does she hate me so much?
Mr. Tokimura.
Huh?
You know, the other day, my computer totally broke down on me.
Oh, really? If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. Huh? Oh my gosh, she's fuming! Why?
Oh gosh, how pathetic. An old man drooling over a young female employee?
Huh?
On top of that, he's useless at the workplace and doesn't even make that much every month. It's so sad that he really doesn't know his place.
Oh, here it comes. By the looks of it, she's really drunk. Just ignore her. I hoped she would stop there, but she kept going.
Seriously, buying lunches every day when you don't have any money? Does he have any siblings at all? And he's so unhealthy. No wonder he can't handle his job. He can't handle his health or his finances.
She was on fire. Her mouth kept shooting out insults at me. Wait, what's going on with her?
Who is she so angry at? I bet he goes straight home after work just to eat junk food. His stomach has begun to stick out, and don't get me started on his thinning hair. No wonder none of the girls like him. If only you worked harder to make a little more. Too bad you only make $1,300. You'll be single forever. Hey, you haven't even said a word since I started. Why don't you try defending yourself?
Married.
What? I can't hear you.
I am married!
What?
I haven't told anybody, but I just got married last month. My wife is a younger female CEO. I met her at my part-time job before I came here. The most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I was so drunk I couldn't stop the lies pouring out of my mouth. Of course, I didn't actually expect her to believe my story. Miss Fujita?
Oh, I'm glad for you.
I can't believe she believes me.
Please don't copy her actions. Do not chug alcohol.
Wait, Miss Fujita, where are you going?
Home. I'm going home.
Huh? For some reason, Miss Fujita looked shocked, and she left crying and alone. Miss Fujita? The next day... Gosh, I really don't want to pass by the reception desk today. Just don't look her way. Well, maybe just for a second. What? I couldn't believe my eyes. Miss Fujita had never looked at me like she was at the moment.
Hey, Tokimura! You messed up again, didn't you? Seriously, every time? Come on!
I'm so sorry, Chief. Even when the Chief was yelling at me, all I could think about was her expression.
Mr. Tokimura, are you okay? Was he hard on you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll check on the data to make sure nobody finds out.
I'm so sorry for making you do It's not like I chose to be born with eyes like this. Give me a break.
It all came back to me. It was when we were working the same night shift. There was a drunk customer who didn't like the way her eyes looked. I talked to the customer to smooth things out, but afterwards, the customer contacted customer service to complain.
I never really got along with the store manager. He had told me I would be fired if I caused any more problems. Do you remember? I was really scared. But then you said...
Let's just tell them I caused the trouble. It's partially my responsibility for not being able to stop the incident from happening. Don't worry about it, Itomi.
After that, you helped me numerous times to cover up my mistakes. So when I heard that you had been hired as a full-time employee, I was so happy for you. But I felt sad at the same time. You didn't tell me which company you were going to work for. So I promised myself I would tell you how much I appreciated your support the next time I saw you. I couldn't believe it when I saw you working at Shingeki Corporation. But then...
Hi there, I'm Susumu Tokimura. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, he doesn't remember me? Mr. Tokimura, my data is all gone again.
Really? I'll check on it right away.
I'm so lucky to have you. I'm gonna make you remember no matter what it takes. And so, I tried hard to make you remember by using my eyes and mentioning things that might trigger your memory. But it didn't work, and eventually you started avoiding me. Convenience stores. Oh, bento from convenience stores. Yesterday, I got so furious when I saw you flirting with that other female employee.
So that's why you acted that way.
Yeah, I know I went a little too far. I apologize for that. But I wouldn't have had to do that if you had remembered me.
I think that's because you've changed so much, Hitomi. Not only on the outside, but on the inside too.
Huh?
I mean, when you were young, you never wanted to interact with people. But now you're doing your job so well. It shows how much you've grown.
I wanted you to be proud of me. That's why.
Huh?
You haven't changed at all. That's the problem. You're still too nice. You still take responsibility for other people's mistakes.
How did you know about that?
I told you before. I hear a lot of things working at the reception desk. Mr. Tokimura saved me again.
You know you're making him take responsibility for your mistakes, right?
Are you fine with how things are? I know you are capable of so much more. You make $1,300 a month.
Yeah, well, I don't have a family to provide, so it hasn't caused much of a problem.
That's not right.
What?
I will be your wife and family, so you need to work hard and get recognized for your good work.
Hitomi?
Ever since you saved me that time, I've had feelings for you.
What? Her sudden confession struck me hard. I was shocked. After that...
Here, this is your lunch for today.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Everybody's watching. Hitomi started making homemade lunches for me.
Good luck.
I had hated going through the main lobby every day. But every time I see her face, my heart starts racing thinking about her.
Come on! Kyo. Mom, you're so loud. It's because you're using the bathroom for so long! Huh. My name is Ichi. I'm a 5-year-old attending a local preschool. I'm taken to school by my mom sometimes because it's taking too long to get ready. However, I think my mom is totally lame. That's because she uses a bike whenever she goes outside.
Hey, Mika-chan! Looking as energetic as ever!
Oh, thanks! Morning! So embarrassing. You made it on time. Think we just set a new record. Ichi! Have fun at school today! Up. Pretty cute in the beginning. Excuse me, you're in the way. Huh? Oh my! If it isn't Mika!
You're still sending your boy to school on a bike? So sweaty and gross.
Irina. What's up? I'm here too. Yo, Ichi, how can you still coming to school on a bike? Does it embarrass you? Hideo. Cars are amazing. It has AC and you can go anywhere in a flash. Mom uses a luxury car, so it's super comfortable. Hideo's mom is well known for her deep pockets in the neighborhood. She always has a group of wealthy moms around her and acts as her leader. She often mocks my mom.
You really are miserable every time I see you. No matter how hard you work those legs, bikes are so slow and only exhaust you.
Why do you care? Bikes have their good points.
Oh, wow! Are you serious? What could possibly be good about a bike? I guess it does suit a poor family like yours. Just compare Ichikun's lousy appearance with Himio.
Hey, Ririna! The kids have nothing to do with this. Here we go again. On the flip side, my mom acts as the leader to the middle-class group of moms in the neighborhood, making her a favorite among the neighbors. Also, my mom and Hideo's moms were apparently classmates back in the day. They butted heads countless times, and continue to do so today. Furthermore, Hideo's family lives near the top floor of an apartment, letting them look down upon our house every day.
Such a waste of a good view. Thanks to your dingy little house.
What? Most people live in normal houses. Isn't that dissing the whole neighborhood? Why do you always have to... Hey, Shimakawa-san, don't be eating something like that. It's embarrassing, so I'll just go. There's nothing like a little boy like me could do. Which is why I always end up as a bystander while the two argued. But a few days later, things became complicated. As I was leaving the school building, I saw the two bickering again near the entrance. Just give up already! How long are you gonna keep this up?
Huh? It's all thanks to the cocky attitude of yours. Well, you were always barbaric and me-headed, weren't you? Riding those miserable bikes definitely suited you. I'll give you that.
Ririna, you just have to keep asserting dominance, don't you? What's so fun about constantly bragging about your money?
What's that? Do I hear a beggar refusing to accept defeat?
Just what did I lose to, huh? Just saying, but you'll gain weight if you aren't careful. You're always conscious about getting fat.
No.
Cars are fine, but bikes make good for exercise.
Shut the hell up! Don't get ahead of yourself just because you're a little slim and your chest is big.
Just when did I mention chest? Anyways,
Of course, the cars appear in every way.
bikes are good for exercising and cost no gas money.
Eureka, poverty.
It's called being economical.
Fine. Since you're so convinced, why don't we have a match?
Huh? A match?
Yep. Car versus bike. Let's see which one's truly superior. Well, feel free to drop out if you're scared.
Huh? You really think I'll run away like that? Hey, come on, Shimakawa-san. Alright, let's do it then! Seriously? It's looking a lot worse than usual. The match that Hideo's mom proposed involved heading to the local mall from the preschool and buying a Shingeki Rangers toy. The first one to return was the winner. According to her, the mall would hold a limited selling of the toy from 12 p.m. in 3 days. The situation was utter chaos, but Shingeki Ranger toys were highly popular among the kids. Both Hideo and I were excited. Are you really going to buy me Shingeki Ranger's toy?
Mommy, make sure to buy it before Ichi. I'm gonna show off to the other kids. It's decided then. I'll be looking forward to it. Just pray that your bike doesn't break, okay?
Fine. Let's go, Ichi. Okay. After coming home, I reflected on what was happening in 3 days. It made me worried. There's no way a bike is winning against a car. At this rate, I'll end up becoming an embarrassment along with Mom. Hey, Mom? Yeah? I don't think we should do the match. Huh? There's no way you're winning. I'm okay with not getting the toy. Huh? It's alright, Ichi. Huh? I'll win no matter what. Just leave it to me. Mom. And before we knew it, 3 days had passed. Here we go! Are both of you ready?
I'm ready for you, Ririne-san. Show him that you're in a different league. Of course.
Good luck, Mika-san. We're all here with you. Thanks, everyone. Ready? That's how we start?
Here we go!
Mika-san's amazing. How did you start so quickly?
Oh, wait. Goodbye!
Nice job, Mommy! Of course there's no way of Pike beating a car!
Naturally. Why does she think she has a chance?
It takes over 30 minutes just to arrive at the mall. Mom. I can't lose this race! Need to increase my speed! Hold on, Ichi! Ow! What? Help! That scared me. Wait! The cat! Ow! I guess it's safe. Ouch. I need to hurry. But with a leg like this...
Mika-chan!
Huh?
We were waiting for you. Use this pad. It's a shortcut you can use on a bike.
Here, have this sports drink. What? You're the local market's... Why are you here?
I've heard the rumors. We've been prepping as well.
You've always been a great help at our stores, Mika-chan. We all love you for it.
That's right. You got this, Mika-chan.
Those are some rich personalities. You guys. Yep, I'll get going.
Good luck.
Why? Why am I stuck in traffic now of all times? The mall is right in front of me. Oh well, it's fine. That bike must still be far behind. I got plenty of time. What? Who is that, Mika? There it is. I should still make it. There is no way I'm losing. See ya. What the? Huh? You bought already? It's not over yet. If I overtake her on the way back, it's my win.
Shingeki Rangers toys are sold out!
Are you serious? I wonder if Mom's okay.
Wait, isn't that...
I'm back, Ichi. Mom! You're amazing, Mika-chan. It's only been around 30 minutes. This has to be a mistake, but she definitely has a toy. A couple dozen minutes later, Hideo's mom appeared. But it seemed like she crashed her car on the way back. She was a mess herself and looked really tired.
This wasn't the plan.
Seems like you had it pretty rough.
Mika!
But it's been proven, hasn't it? Cars aren't alone. Bikes are also useful. Hideo? Mommy lost, and I didn't get my toy either. I was looking forward to it. I'll give this to you. Huh? Really? But what about you? I'll be fine. Just let me play with it too next time. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Sunday. Thanks to you. It's making me tear up. Afterwards, it seems both Hideo and his mom apologized for their past actions. That night... Take a look! Huh? That's... It was about to sell out, so I bought one for Hideo-kun. Ichi, having money or a lot of expensive stuff isn't all there is. They're important, sure, but I want you to treasure the people around you too. Which is why you were super cool today. Mom. Upon hearing that, I felt embarrassed for my thoughts until today. I apologized to my mom for thinking she was lame. From then on, I felt pride in both her and her bike. Later on... Morning, Hideo! Hideo's mom also began riding a bike to school. Faster, Mommy! Pedal like Gigi's mom! It seems she was scolded harshly by Hideo's dad for damaging the car. Mika's legs are superhuman! Hurry it up or I'm gonna leave you! I'm thinking of riding a bike just like my mom once I grow up.
My name is Yui Kashiwabara. I've had a pretty extensive hearing loss since I was a child. I had to transfer schools because of my mom's job. If I was being honest, I was afraid of entering the classroom.
So yeah, Yui is a member of the 6th grade Classroom 3 now. Make sure you make Kashiwabara-san feel comfortable, everyone.
I felt everyone's eyes on my ears. I bet everyone will think that I'm a burden. Just like how it was at my old school.
It's so annoying that they take care of her.
Kashiwabara, aren't you pretending like you can't hear us? I probably won't be able to make friends here either. I had already given up having hope, but... Hey, Kashiwabara-san! Your hair's so pretty! Isn't this celebrity so handsome? Kashiwabara-san, do you have a celebrity crush?
What's your favorite food? Mine's hamburger steak.
Oh, maybe it's better if we write down what we're saying. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a pen. Nice to meet you, everyone. Nice to meet you too, Kashiwabara-san. Everyone in this classroom was so nice and welcoming. Maybe I'll be able to make friends here. I might be able to have a fun elementary school experience. That's what I thought, but the moment the 3rd period ended...
Hey!
Oh, Kento-kun! I thought you were going to be absent today.
I was sleeping. That old hag went to work without waking me up. Who's that?
She's a new student. Her name is Yui Kashiwabara. She's hard of hearing.
Hard of hearing?
Nice to meet you.
Whoa, her handwriting is so ugly. If you're gonna show people your handwriting, you should have better penmanship.
Huh?
Hey, Kitagawa, you're in the way!
Are you okay? Yeah, thank you.
Ugh.
Oh shoot, class is starting. I should get to my seat.
Okay, everyone, listen here.
Huh?
We're all gonna ignore this transfer student starting tomorrow, okay?
What?
You know what's gonna happen if you don't obey me, right?
At that moment, I didn't realize what was going to happen to me yet. The next day... Huh? The atmosphere of the classroom was different from the day before. I convinced myself that I was overthinking and greeted everyone using my pen and notebook. Good morning. I was watching YouTube yesterday.
Oh, we had gym class today. I hate that class.
Man, I wanna go home and play games already.
Why? I guess my existence was just a bother to everyone. In the end, I'll never be able to make friends. Starting that day, everyone in my class started ignoring me. I don't want to go to school, but Mom will get mad if I tell her that.
You have a challenge that not everyone around you has. But I don't want you to use that as an excuse to run away. That's why I'm going to make you go to a normal elementary school. And I want you to learn how to stand up for yourself if people tease you about your disability.
I don't know how to be strong. I gave a big sigh and started getting ready for school. Huh, I can't find my notebook. Did I forget it in the classroom? I went to school early the next day. Thank God it's here. I left it on my desk yesterday. Huh? There's something written down here. What is this? There was a comic drawn onto the previous pages. I thought that someone was probably just messing around with me, but I soon realized that it wasn't like that. I want to be your friend. Those were the last words written on the comic.
Is this a message for me? But who would do this? The comic was an adventure fantasy story that took place in a make-believe kingdom. It was about a doll named Sunny who used telepathy to enter an evil castle so that he could lock away a self-centered and evil king. But the comic wasn't completed. I want to know what happens after this. Even after class started, I couldn't help but wonder who could have possibly written this comic. I thought that maybe they would come talk to me, but no one mentioned anything about it all day. If you want to, let's be friends. Also, I thought your comic was super interesting. I really hope I can read the rest. I went home and purposely left my notebook on my desk. The next day...
Thanks for writing a note to me. I know it's kind of late to say this, but I'm sorry about drawing without your permission. I just saw your notebook after school. I'll do my best to draw some more if you enjoyed it.
I was so happy. It looked like I was finally able to make a friend. I hurriedly continued reading the comic. The story had taken another turn. The doll Sunny had entered the castle and made a friend. The name of the friend was... Yui.
Yui, that's my name.
Is this character supposed to be me? Then who's Sunny? Every time there was a new addition to the comic, I excitedly read it and was captivated by the story. Our conversation in the notebook also continued.
I'm really sorry that we're all ignoring you, Yui. Everyone's scared of Miura-kun, so we can't go against him. It's okay. I'm used to these kinds of things. Plus, I don't feel bad about it anymore, because you're my friend now. Thanks!
Have you always liked writing comics?
Yeah, it's my dream to be a manga author when I'm older. I can't tell anyone that because I'm embarrassed, though.
That's so cool! I think you can do it. I didn't ask for his or her name. If Miura-kun finds out about this notebook, then he or she might be in trouble.
Oh, I found the people that have been kidnapped.
Let's help them.
Thank you!
Sunny and Yui helped free the villagers that were trapped in the castle. They combined their powers to get through all kinds of obstacles.
Yui-chan, we're almost in the evil king's room.
Yeah, Sunny! Let's bring back peace to this country. Finally, the battle with the evil king began. I wonder what's going to happen after this. Tomorrow, they'll finally fight the king. Can they win? It's okay. If the two work together, they'll win. This story was based on our dreams and hopes. Our hopes that one day, there will be an end to our suffering in reality. Everyone in class continued to ignore me, but I didn't have the power to fight against that. But if this story has a happy ending, I might be able to find some courage in real life too. This comic had the power to make me feel that way. Gosh, I really want to read what happens at the end. I can't wait for tomorrow to come. But those hopes were easily destroyed as well. This morning, when I got to the classroom, I saw my notebook was torn into pieces.
Whoa! That... Miura-kun probably did that, right?
Why? This is so mean. It's way too cruel. I couldn't hold it in any longer and started crying on the spot.
I came back to school because I left something in the classroom. That's when I found your notebook. It made me irritated, so I tore it apart. Serves you right. The king is the one that wins in the end.
Why would you do that? It was like the feeling I had been holding in the entire time exploded.
Ooh! I can't wait to play soccer in gym class today. What? Hey, you!
Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me. Don't ignore me.
So irritating.
I yelled out with all my power. My heart felt like breaking and a part of me wanted to back out, but I gave it everything I had. That was when...
Yui-chan!
Huh? I thought I heard Sunny's voice in my head clearly.
Yui-chan, I'm not going to let you fight alone anymore.
Who are you?
Kanagawa! Were you the one that wrote that stupid comic? Do you want the entire class to ignore you again? Huh?
I don't want to live in fear of you anymore.
What?
Yui-chan asked me if I was okay when you pushed me down. It's my turn to be brave now. Yui-chan is important to me. She's my one and only friend. You are not alone. Me too.
I agree. I don't want to do this anymore. You guys!
My classmates started standing up to Miura-kun one after another. All of those eyes were directed straight at me. Kashiwabara-san, sorry for making you feel miserable all this time. You guys...
Well, what are you doing? Are you trying to disobey me?
We're not going to be your slaves anymore.
You were all proud and mighty until now, but we won't allow it to continue. What? You want to fight? Don't get too close to me!
What's going on? Our teachers rushed into the classroom after hearing the commotion.
Don't ignore me. Hey, what's this all about?
The school finally found out about what Miura-kun had been doing to us. I had gotten hurt when he pushed me down, so the problem became an even bigger issue. Miura-kun had to come to my house with his parents. Miura-kun apologized to me while crying, but that didn't settle the case. In the end, his parents had to pay for my medical fees. Miura-kun stopped coming to school a few months later. He transferred to another school. It seems like this new school knew about what he did to us as well. Apparently, the entire classroom was ignoring him, and he was living a lonely school life.
I heard he did terrible things at his old school. Let's try not to get too close to him.
Kitagawa-san!
Wow, you're like a professional!
Kitagawa-san's comics are really interesting too. Now that Miura-kun was gone, our classroom returned to normal. Everyone started complimenting Kitagawa-san's drawings, and it looked like she was shyly blushing every time. Kitagawa-san, I want to read the ending of your comic. Don't call me Kitagawa. Call me Himari. Let's be friends, Yui-chan. It was almost like this classroom was a ball of light. It was filled with warmth and happiness.
My name is Ichi. This is my second year as a working businessman. I was now allowed to take part in more important work in the company. I used to think that working was tough, but I was now starting to enjoy going to work more. However...
Hey, Ichi, how's it going? Ouch!
Oh, Hideo-san, I'm doing good.
Oh, come on! Why are you being so dramatic? I just bumped into you a little. Besides, you always work too hard, man. You should try to be more chill, like me.
I guess so. I had a coworker named Hideo-san who liked to express his superiority to me. I'm not sure if it's because the other workers his age don't give him much attention, but he likes to talk to the new and younger workers and give us advice that we don't even ask for. If I'm being honest, I thought that it was kind of irritating.
Hey, let's go drinking again today.
Huh? We just went out yesterday. Yeah, plus, I don't have any money until payday.
Why is Ichi feeding Haji so casually?
Don't worry about it. It's my treat.
But...
Huh? You're gonna say no to your superior?
We're not. Hideo-san liked to invite us to go out drinking like this, but this was a real hassle.
I was a troublemaker back in the day. I was always fighting and things like that.
Oh.
I even became the leader of a gang.
There it is. Hideo-san's bragging about his gang life again.
My older sister liked to show off even though she was weak, so a lot of other gangs had their eyes on us. I'd help her if she was in trouble, of course.
Wow. I want to go home already. And when it was time to pay the bill...
Your total is $200.
Huh? Sorry, guys. I forgot my wallet. Can you guys spot me?
Huh? But it's not even payday yet, so we don't have any money either.
The hell? Why are you guys being so stingy? Your parents are rich, so you can do something about it, right?
But you said that yesterday and made Ichi...
I don't have my wallet right now, okay? Stop causing trouble to the restaurant.
Okay. Made us drink with him and said that he'll treat us, but he won't even pay for his own drinks. When Hideo-san didn't get what he wanted, he'd like to give hints that he would use violence so that he could threaten us. A small punch in the shoulder is fine because it doesn't hurt, but no one wanted to go against Hideo-san, who liked to brag about his fighting days. One day,
Ichi-san, thank you for helping us last time.
of course, it's no problem.
Don't tell anyone, but we actually asked Hideo-san for help, and he ended up making the situation worse by messing everything up.
That must have been a disaster.
Ichi-san, you're so reliable.
Come on, you guys are flattering me too much.
Ichi, why are you slacking off?
Sorry, we just needed to talk to him. Goodbye.
Hey, Ichi, you seem like you're in a good mood.
Hideo-san. Shoot, did he hear all that?
Don't let it get to your head just because the female workers complimented you a little. This is a workplace, you know that? It's not a place to be flirting with girls.
What now? He's taking his anger out on me?
Perfect timing. If you want to flirt with girls so much, let's plan a matchmaking event.
What? A matchmaking event?
You better find girls to participate. You're popular, aren't you?
Why do I have to?
You know what's gonna happen if you can't find people by next Saturday, right?
In the end, I had to obey Hideo-san because I was afraid of him. This is so pathetic. Besides, I can't find people so last minute. I don't have that many female friends either. I asked my classmates from high school and college, as well as my friends' friends, but it wasn't like anyone could come on such short notice. I couldn't find a single person to come. That Friday,
Ichi-kun, I'm excited for tomorrow's matchmaking event. You better have invited a bunch of cute girls.
Ichi and Haji, stop beating each other so casually.
I mean, if you can't find anyone, it's fine, cause I'll just beat you to a pulp.
what is he talking about? It's bad. It was a last resort. I need to hit on girls on the street. I'm sure at least one girl will agree if I ask multiple people. Oh, maybe that quiet girl might agree. I gathered the guts to hit on a girl in the street for the first time in my life. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
I'm not a sketchy person. I was just wondering if you wanted to grab some coffee with me.
Who are you, dude? Are you hitting on me? Are you trying to scam me?
Who is this lady? She seems so quiet on the outside, but she's so scary. Well, hitting on you maybe?
You have some guts to hit on me, dude. Okay, let's go. I'm going to report you to the police for being a pervert.
What? I'm sorry! Please, don't do that. I have a good reason for this.
Shut up.
An ex-gang member is threatening me.
Huh? Gang? What do you mean he's threatening you?
The truth is, my superior at my workplace is an ex-gang member, and it seems like hearing about an ex-gang member sparked this woman's curiosity. So I told her the truth about Hideo-san.
I see. So basically, this guy likes to brag about his fighting days, and you guys are all scared so you can't go against him.
Yes, he told me that I need to find girls to invite to a matchmaking event.
That's why you were hitting on me, huh? Anyways, what's this guy's name?
His name is Hideo-san.
Huh? That sounds like fun.
What?
Okay. I'll find girls to bring to your matchmaking event.
Really? Yes! I'm not sure what happened, but I've been saved! Day of the matchmaking event.
I didn't think you'd actually find girls. Look at you, dude.
Hideo-san, you're late.
Shut up. Anyways, the girls are cute, right? Either way, I'll win everyone's hearts over and make all of them fall for me.
That lady actually come? I'm getting worried now. I was nervous, but when we went to the restaurant, there were already 4 girls sitting down.
Oh, they're here.
We're over here.
Thank God, they actually came. That relief only lasted for a second.
What's up? Hey, ladies. Sorry for making you wait. We had to wait forever for this guy over here.
Hideo-san started taking control of the situation like he usually did. The matchmaking event was filled with silence.
But that's the type of senior colleague I am. I don't abandon these good-for-nothing boys. Anyways, you guys are all so cute, aren't you? I thought you guys were celebrities.
Hideo-san didn't give anyone time to introduce themselves and started bragging about his life immediately. When the food arrived, he ate without any manners.
So, I'm always picking up these boys' slack. I work it all.
It's not even true. We're the ones picking up your slack. Besides, the way you eat is so dirty that the girls are cringing.
Oh, wow, Hideo-san, you must be so dependable. The way you eat is so manly, too. Amazing.
Is this girl serious?
But, right? That's not the only thing manly about me. I'm the best at fighting in my hometown.
There he goes again.
Everyone used to call me a beast.
This is what a matchmaking event is like.
Anyways, I used to beat up everyone that tried to fight with me. Eventually, I became the leader of a gang.
Wow, strong guys are so handsome.
My older sister is a bit naughty like me, and she'd come crying to me because other gangs were after her. So I had no choice but to protect her.
Aw, you're so caring.
Can this conversation be over already? Those all seem turned off.
It's like I'm sitting through a punishment game.
Let's just eat and drink.
Huh? Is everyone not hyped up anymore? Oh, there's not enough alcohol, right?
Oh,
What about that plain lady right there? How about you? I bet you never dated a bad boy like me.
that's about right. Anyway, you're very strong, aren't you?
I am. You want to see my strength?
That sounds good. Anyways, do you even know who I am?
Namiko-san stood up suddenly and took off her hair.
What?
Seems like her black hair was a wig. Underneath was shiny blonde hair.
What? What? Namiko! Big sis!
Huh? Do you guys know each other?
You seemed to have gotten bossy while I was gone. So what? You were an ex-gang member? You protected me? You seem to have a lot to say, huh?
No, that's...
What? What are you guys talking about?
I'm his older sister. And this guy? He's not part of a gang or anything. He's just my weak little brother.
What?
Besides, the leader of the gang was me, not him.
Big sis, that's enough.
He was all cocky in high school, so when his classmates were going to beat him to a pulp, I had to go in and save him.
So you're saying all those stories about him were actually about you? Oh, so he wasn't a gang member. That's so lame.
Get us back the money for all those times you threatened us and made us pay for you! You! Shut up! I'm older than you! Ah!
Suryo, watch out!
Ugh!
Namiko-san slapped Hideo-san across the face with a loud noise. He was immediately knocked out.
Stop acting tough by bullying people that are weaker than you. You're embarrassing me. Listen up. Try this again another time. I'm going to make you wear concrete shoes and swim across the Tokyo Bay. You better watch yourself.
Ah!
She's so tough!
Yay!
We weren't in the mood to continue drinking after that, so we apologized to the restaurant and decided to call it a night.
Hachi and Ichi are holding hands so naturally.
Was it okay making Hideo-san pay for everything?
That's not enough to pay for what he's been doing. Sorry about everything.
I was so surprised though. I didn't think you were a blonde gang member.
I work in a proper business now, so it's not like I can just show up blonde. But I can't stop dyeing my hair, so I usually wear a wig.
I see. But we feel so relieved now. We really didn't know what to do with him.
Well, let me know if he ever acts up again.
Thank you. We'll be leaving now then.
Huh? What are you saying?
Huh?
We're all here anyways. Let's go drink.
My name is Katsuya Shishida.
Everyone considered me the top cat in middle school. I didn't have any real friends. That's why I decided to change when I got into high school, so I could spend my days properly. I started high school at the school with the lowest education level in the area. There were many incidents with my classmates and the current boss of the school. However, I finally found people I could call my real friends. My life was good. Today, I'll tell you a story about me and two of my best friends. Look, Katsune! This is the amusement arcade I was telling you about. This is the amusement arcade?
You're the only person I know that was so amazed by an arcade, Katsuya.
Hey, let's go over there. We'll play some fighting games.
Okay, I'm in. Let's go.
These are my best friends, Hiroshi Hojo and Taro Komiya. Hiroshi is extremely quick-witted and smart. He gives the best advice. Taro is not so great with the schoolwork, but he has a cheerful and warm personality.
Okay, here we go, Katsune. I'll show you my genius gaming techniques.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that's the famous Katsuya Shishida?
Huh?
I lost again.
Did you guys see? My super combo attack.
Taro has always loved playing games.
It's exactly like I told you, right? I'm the best player when it comes to fighting games.
Okay, I got that, but why are you clinging on to me?
Because look around us. There are punks all around us. They scare me.
You really are only strong in games. Oh. See, Taro? We'll be fine now.
Huh?
I know I give off a menacing vibe because of my eyes. I don't want to be the cause of other punks trying to fight with us. So I'll wear my glasses while I'm with you guys.
That's true. You look so cute that way.
I don't feel that's really necessary.
No, it's okay. I don't want to cause trouble for you guys. Wait, oh! I didn't realize it was this late. Sorry guys, I gotta get going.
Huh? Katsune, you had plans?
Supermarket I usually use is having a huge sale today.
Oh yeah, Katsuya, you live alone, right?
I see. I guess we should all go home if you had to go grocery shopping.
I'm really sorry guys. See you later.
Be careful.
See you tomorrow.
We should get going too.
Yeah, we should go. The punks are scaring me.
Hey, wait up!
Huh?
What's your relationship with Katsuya Shishida? Let's chat for a bit.
What do you want? Gosh, Shingeki Supermarket is so awesome. Everything is so cheap.
Who do you think you're talking back to, huh?
Huh? What's that?
You really want to do this, huh?
Hiroshi!
Hiroshi, Taro! Are you guys hurt?
Katsuya! Katsune! I'm so glad to see you!
What the heck is going on?
These guys just started talking to us. We told them that we were friends with you. Before I knew it, he was grabbing my shirt.
Huh?
Me? Katsuya Shishida!
Yeah, that's me. What do you want? I'll make them pay for messing with Hiroshi and Taro.
No, we're your biggest fans!
Huh?
Do you not remember us? We went to the same middle school, Shingeki Middle School. We're all a grade younger than you. We all dream of becoming your disciple.
Disciple?
Yes, that's how we phrase it. Oh my gosh, it's Mr. Shishida in the flesh. I can't believe it. I'm tearing up.
You haven't changed. So handsome.
Yeah, you look amazing in that jacket.
What the? No, wait, hold it, guys. What are you guys trying to say? I can't quite follow what you're saying.
Oh, come on, Mr. Shishida. You saved every one of us back in middle school.
What?
You don't recognize us, do you? Of course he doesn't. Why would he recognize insignificant small fry like us?
Exactly. He is the king of the beasts.
Well, what the heck is going on here? After that, they explained what happened in middle school. Apparently, I had connections with every single one of them back in the day.
I was getting beaten up by an upperclassman when you jumped in and knocked him out with just one hit.
I just punched him because he was standing in my way.
We were losing a fight against punks from another school, and then you helped us.
I only did that to make way for a cute kitty.
You got rid of the punks that were hitting on us. You gave them hell.
You were so cruel.
That was... Oh gosh, they were all just coincidentally saved by me. They all started to worship me after I saved them. Apparently they watched me every day at school.
You look so good in the jacket and the pants that we gave to you as presents.
Those were from you guys? I thought it was a joke. I only wore them because I had nothing else to wear. This isn't mine. Is this a joke?
We wrote you so many love notes. Did you read them?
Huh? I thought they were letters proposing a fight. There's so many every day. Not again. Apparently they became friends because they all had the mutual goal to serve me. They followed me around all day and even spread rumors about me behind my back.
We really didn't have to spread rumors, though. You never lost a fight. You became the top cat without needing any support from any of us.
I didn't know any of this was going on.
On top of that, you left so briskly after saving us, it made you look so much cooler. You're the best.
We were so nervous we couldn't go up to talk to you.
I just didn't want to look in anybody's eyes because I tend to scare everybody off.
We were all so sad to hear that you'd moved away. That's why we all decided to come see you together. It's a lie, right? You haven't stopped fighting just so you can have friends, right?
I feel bad because you guys came all the way over here, but I've decided to live properly from now on.
Huh? What? That can't be true. You're kidding, right?
I'm not the guy you all think I am. Top cat? That's just what people call me back then. I don't want to get into fights anymore.
Fine then! Give me your last fight, please!
Huh? Wait. Hayate?
What? Are you crazy? There's no way you can win against him. It's not about winning or losing. To be honest, seeing you act like you were at the arcade really bothered me. But you know, having a fight might wake him up from this silly phase he's having. Mr. Shishida, you'll fight me, right?
No thanks.
What?
There's no reason for me to fight you.
Damn it! You're just a worthless dweeb now!
Hayate!
We're so disappointed in you, Mr. Shishida!
They're gone now. Katsuya, are you okay? Yeah, this is for the best. Nothing will come out of worshiping a guy like me. The next day...
I just know that Mr. Shishida hates me now!
I never thought he'd reject your offer.
What should we do? Should we go home?
Have you heard? The top cat at Shingeki High School has changed.
Yeah, Toraro was defeated, right? By some guy called Shishida, was it? He's such a loser, losing against a sophomore.
I wonder if it's true. Maybe the Shishida guy cheated? That means the new boss at Shingeki High School is actually a weakling.
Shingeki High School is no match for us anymore then.
Hey! You better take that back!
What?
You dimwits don't have any right to be talking about Mr. Shishida like that!
What the? Who do you think you are? I've never seen you before. You guys are in middle school, aren't you? Okay, let's take them with us. Keep on walking.
Oh no, this is not good. Okay, turned out great. Huh? Oh, it's Hiroshi. Hello?
Katsuya! It's an emergency! You gotta come!
What? A bit later. Hiroshi! Taro! Oh, Katsuya! Is it true, what you said?
Uh-huh. I followed them to see where they were going. I was too scared to do anything else. They were taken to the parking lot down the street, so they're probably
Fighting, huh? What should I do? I don't fight anymore.
Katsuya! It's not a bad thing to go help your friends out when they're in trouble.
Hiroshi. I guess so. Okay, we need a plan.
This is so scary.
Hayate.
Hey, come on! Is this all you got? You were so insistent a little while back. Huh, who's the dimwit now? You're really devoted to Shishida, aren't you? I guess Shishida's a loser, seeing how weak his devoted pupil is. Damn it!
Who are you calling a loser?
Huh? Psh, who the hell are you? You nerds shouldn't be here. You might get really hurt.
So I see you don't know who I am, huh?
Mr. Shishida!
What? You're Shishida?
Why are you here?
So you're the new top cat from Shingeki High School. That's great. Shall we have some fun then?
Was it really necessary?
What?
I asked you, was it really necessary to go this far?
Ouch! Ow! Hold on! Wait! Ow! My hand! My hand!
Mr. Shishida!
That's right. I'm Katsuya Shishida, former top cat of Shingeki Middle School. You said you wanted to have fun? Let's get to it then. Come on, what are you waiting for? I'll teach you fun.
Hey! Go get him, guys! Attack him at once!
Okay, their attention is off you now. Let's go before things get ugly.
You guys!
Come on, hurry up, before they notice us.
But they have weapons!
Don't worry about it. You gotta believe in Katsuya. A few minutes later, you all team up against a younger student and this is all you got? You're all cowards. Trying to gang up on me? How pathetic. Those guys over there are a lot stronger than any of you.
Mr. Shishida.
After that, the punks from the other school ran away. We decided to go somewhere to sit down, but...
I'm so sorry!
Hey, put your head up. Don't do that.
Mr. Shishida, I was so rude to you yesterday, and I'm so ashamed. I lost a fight after claiming to be your disciple. I feel miserable. We have no right to be by your side anymore.
That's right. I don't want any disciples. So how about we just be friends from now on?
What?
I don't want you to treat me like I'm superior or act like you have anything to learn from me. But I could use some friends. Does that sound okay?
Mr. Shishida, how much more awesome can you get? We love you so much.
Eh?
Oh my, you are so cool, Mr. Shishida.
Can you say that one more time? I want to get a video. I think I fell in love with you all over again.
We should head home so we could brag about it.
Huh? What?
I guess they like you even more now.
Katsun, you're amazing.
I guess it turned out okay. So, turns out I gained more friends by the end of the day.